Yes. Now the recording is on, and we'll finish last couple of lines, the last paragraph. The hotel is near all the university colleges. All the university colleges. Which university are we talking about? Everybody knows. Oxford is famous for Oxford University. Beta, when you say Delhi University, don't forget Delhi is a city too. When you say Patna University, don't forget Patna is a Bhagalpur University. Bhagalpur is a city too. So a lot of universities are named after the places where they are located. Right? Nalanda University will be in Nalanda. All right? Oklahoma University will be in Oklahoma. So these universities are often named after the places where they are located. Right? So when we say Oxford University, we should know that Oxford University is in Bihar Sharif. No, it is in Oxford. All right, it is in Oxford. Oxford University is in Oxford. So the sentence is, the hotel is, which hotel? The hotel means you know which hotel I'm talking about. Okay, and you know which hotel I'm talking about. Amrapali Hotel. No, the hotel, of course, the Melmaison, is near all the university colleges. Which university colleges? You know which इसीलिए द है वहां पे इसीलिए द है कि आपको पता है कौन सी यूनिवर्सिटी की बात हो रही है all the university colleges and the beautiful romantic river Isis. The hotel is near a river called ISIS is also an organization, terrorist organization in Syria, right? Okay. And this ISIS is different. This is a romantic, beautiful river, a beautiful romantic river, ISIS. The hotel is near this river. There are also more restaurants. There are also more restaurants. There are more restaurants. There are more restaurants and bars nearby. Nearby means Pasime. Pasime. Okay. There are also more restaurants and bars nearby. It means the hotel has one restaurant or more than one restaurant. Bhai Saab, I have one cow in my house and there are a lot of other cows nearby. So I have a lot of cows. I have one cow. Okay. The hotel has one restaurant, the brasserie. There are more restaurants and bars nearby. Suppose in case you do not like the food or you want to experiment, you want to try new restaurants, new bars, there are more restaurants, more bars nearby. Nearby means? English में बताओ, nearby means? Near the hotel. Nearby means? Nearby means? Near the hotel. Common mistake. People mistakenly, instead of saying near the hotel, they say nearby the hotel. Wrong English. Correct English is near the hotel. Nearby means near something. Nearby means near something. Okay. Where do you go to learn English? I go to STC. Okay. Where is it? It is behind Mahila College. Okay. Is it on the road? No, not at all. It is in a residential area. There are lots of houses nearby, right? There are lots of, and there are lots of cows outside, okay? There are lots of shops nearby too. There are lots of shops too, okay? The other day, when we were talking about samosas, well, let's go and have samosas. Let's go and buy some samosas. So, no, sir. Arey, yaar, the shop is nearby. The shop is So nearby something mat bolna. Nearby is nearby. Okay, just nearby. Nearby means near something. Okay. So what एक सेंटेंस बोल कुछ दिक्कत ऐसा है ना बेटा, अगर कोई ऐसा वर्ड सिखा रहा हूं जो पहले ही सेंटेंस में आ सकता है तो वो सीखना आसान होता है, लेकिन कुछ ऐसे वर्ड्स हैं जो पहले सेंटेंस में कभी नहीं आएंगे, जब आएंगे तो दूसरे सेंटेंस में आएंगे। किसमें आएंगे? दूसरे सेंटेंस में आएंगे। जैसे ये नियर बाय पहली बार में आ ही नहीं सकता। कोई सेंटेंस बोलो पहली बार में नियर बाय आ जाए, क्यों नहीं आएगा? नियर बाय मतलब नियर समथिंग, और समथिंग कैसे पता चलेगा? पिछले सेंटेंस है। जरा जैसे यहाँ कैसे पता चला? द होटल इज नियर ऑल द यूनिवर्सिटी कॉलेजेस एंड द ब्यूटिफुल रोमांटिक रिवर आइसिस। किसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं? होटल के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं। देर आर ऑल्सो मोर रेस्टोरेंट्स एंड बार्स नियर बाय। तो नियर बाय मतलब नियर द होटल। ओके, अब सुनना। My first school was in Kamruddinganj. All right. There were no shops nearby. There were no shops nearby. There was only one lady. She sold chutta. Yeah, that was the only thing. And at lunchtime, a man would come with his cart, and cart means, you understand? Cart and thela, and he would sell chaat. But that's all. Nowadays, there are lots of shops nearby. But when I studied there were no shops nearby. ये nearby मतलब near the school which I went to. तो वो स्कूल के बारे में मैंने बात की ना पिछले सेंटेंस में. My school was in Kamruddinganj, in Kashi Takya. My school was in Kashi Takya, and there were no shops nearby. मेरा स्कूल काशी तकिया में था, और पास में, किस चीज के पास में? तो ये नियर बाय स्कूल पहले मैंने फर्स्ट सेंटेंस में बोला था ना, तो नियर बाय यूज करना है तो आपको एक लाइन से नहीं कर सकते, कितनी लाइन लिखने होंगे? मिनिमम 2 लाइन्स यू हैव टू राइट। चलिए एक और देखते हैं। My नानी घर was in a very beautiful place. My नानी घर was in a very beautiful place. It had a very strange smell. The area had a very strange, which I liked. Okay. There was a temple nearby. There was a river nearby. It was fantastic. Okay. So nearby, पास ही में, किस चीज के पास में इस बार? मैंने पहले ही बोला था, my नानी घर my नानी घर is in a very beautiful place. Okay. Now everything has changed, that smell is also gone, and the river is still nearby. There is the river still nearby, and the temple is still there, but I don't feel the same. Danapur. Okay. It is about 8 kilometers, 9 kilometers from Patna, and it's a nice small township. And okay, and it's a small town, you see, and I can tell you it is the Kant area, Danapur Kant. Okay, so you have very regular electricity supply, you have good water supply, you can rely on the water supply and the electricity supply totally. The market is good, people earn good amount of money, and they are all very laid back people. Laid back people, not like, oh, I would. Nah. The shopkeepers do not care about making their shops, renovate their shops. Yeah, business is good, okay. And there is a reason. Because they are just close to Patna. So they know very well, they cannot compete. Patna is grand. Look at the shops in Patna. So those people know what's the point. We can't compete with Biharshi. People are very different from them in mindset. because we are far, far away from Patna. 90 kilometers is a much bigger distance than 9 kilometers. Here, people think, oh, we are nothing less than the Patna people, you know. They make their shops. Look at some of the shops in Bihar. Mostly you will notice when there is a city, big city, the surrounding areas are very laid back type. You know, they don't try and compete and show off, nothing. Because it's like, you know, living near a palace. You don't try to compete with the king. You know, you surrender. You say, ha, take it. You just want to be happy. So I know some shops there, you know, the business is good, but they never try to renovate, make it look beautiful and all that. By the way, the workers there, either plumber, talk about plumbers or plumbers, you know, those who work in the bathroom, or you know, carpenters or any other craftsman, you know, artists, they're all very good, but they don't have that ego because their baps are sitting in Patna. You know, because much, much better craftsmen are in Patna. So they are all relaxed. They do very good quality work, but they never have this hype about themselves. Here in Bihar, you know nothing, but you still think of yourself as a hero in every field. Tiles Mistri will come, he will put tiles the other way around, upside down. Ulta pulta laga dega, okay? But still, when he talks, arre baba, he's worked on Burj Khalifa, yaar. The attitude is such. I like that place, but Danapur. I mean, I like Bihar too, but this thing I don't like about Bihar people. Poor people, village people, when they know nothing, they always have a very high opinion of themselves. You know, बहुत पैसा हमारे पास, थोड़ा बहुत आ गया तो ठीक है, थोड़ा बहुत knowledge, बहुत जान गए हैं हम. But you know, these people, Delhi, Danapur people are not like that. They are humble people. Really humble. Okay. अभी ये सब चीजें मैं गौर करने लगा हूँ, बोलने लगा हूँ, लोगों को पता नहीं. When I was young, मेरे को ये सब समझ नहीं आता था कि ऐसे कैसे कोई बोलता है कि वहां के लोग ऐसे हैं, आप कितने लोग को मिला, ऐसा लगता था. But actually you will have a feeling about here on the road, two bike walas will touch each other, तुरंत माँ बहन शुरू, रिक्शा वाला माँ बहन शुरू, right? You don't see that in Danapur. तो देख के चलावा, हाँ हाँ तू तरह देखा, बस. That's all. It will not be like mother, sister, turant, shuru. Some people do that, but most people won't. I hate this about our town. People get angry and start using swear words so quickly on the road. This is very common in Delhi, big city, very common. Delhi road rage is what, you know, it's very, very famous in India. Mostly you will hear such cases coming from Delhi where two people had a fight, one was shot, the other was killed, something like that, you see. Okay. एक को गोली लगी, दूसरा मारा गया. मैंने फनी बात बोल दी. One was shot, the other was killed. Okay. The hotel is near all the university colleges and the beautiful romantic river Isis. There are also more restaurants and bars nearby. Practice करोगे? किस word की? Good. Okay, very nice. Not too expensive. The food is not too expensive. And there are also more restaurants and bars nearby and a lot of shops. There are a lot of shops nearby too. It's the kind of hotel, last line, very interesting. It's the kind of hotel, ये उस तरह का hotel है. It's the kind of hotel you don't want to leave. You come here for 1 day or 2 days, but you just don't want to go back. ऐसा थोड़ी होता है. ये सब exaggeration है ना? मैं तुम्हारे लिए दुनिया भुला दूं. राइट? अरे तुम कल क्या खाए हुए तो भूल नहीं सकते, राइट? दुनिया भुला दो. ट्रस्ट मी भाई, मैं दुनिया भुला दूंगा. कैसे? गजनी बनोगे? थिंक अबाउट इट, अदरवाइज इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल. भाई साहब, कल कौन सा दिन था? तू पूरा ना वादा निभा रहा है भाई, तू वादा निभा रहा है। साजिद इज रियली लिविंग द प्रॉमिस, कीपिंग द प्रॉमिस। बुला दिया वो दुनिया। कल कौन सा दिन था भाई? वेंसडे। और बोलते हैं लोग कि हम दुनिया भुला देंगे, कल का दिन नहीं भुलाता, राइट? झूठ है। So this is exaggeration. It's the kind of hotel you don't want to leave. ऐसा होटल है कि आप जाना जाना मतलब होटल में जाना नहीं चाहोगे। You don't wanna leave. Okay, right. Yes, of course. अच्छा, अगर मैं बोलूं राखी सावंत is the kind of girl you don't want to marry. She is the kind of girl you don't want to, ऐसी लड़की जिससे कोई, okay, मान लो there is a girl in the college and she's very beautiful and everything, but still there is a reputation. She is the kind of girl nobody wants to marry. Or there can be another sentence. She is the kind of girl everybody wants to marry. She is the kind of girl, right? I'm the kind of teacher nobody feels scared of. I'm the kind of teacher nobody feels scared of. हम ऐसे टीचर है जिससे कोई डरता ही नहीं। All right, say it in English. You are the kind of teacher nobody is scared of. Nobody is scared of me, right? But बोलना कहाँ तक है? You are the kind of teacher nobody wants to, nobody is scared of. बोलो आप ऐसे टीचर जिसे कोई नहीं पढ़ना चाहेगा। You are the kind of teacher nobody wants to study with. Nobody wants to study with. क्योंकि you study me or study with me? You study me or study with me? बोलो I study Vinay sir, I study with Vinay sir. With है ना? तो बोलो you are the kind of teacher nobody wants to study with. और ये सुनने के बाद अब मैं क्लास बंद करूंगा, ठीक है? अब नहीं पढ़ाएंगे, यही सुनना रह गया था। ओके, उल्टा बोलो, तब कॉम्पेंसेट होगा ना। बोलो you're the kind of teacher everybody wants to study with you की जरूरत नहीं, with फ्लो को महसूस करो। You are the kind of teacher everybody wants to study with. Okay? आप ऐसे टीचर जिसके साथ जिससे सब कोई पढ़ना चाहता है। ओके, देख भाई, देख भाई, I'm the kind of person you don't want to mess with. I'm the kind of person you don't want to mess with. Okay? You mess with somebody. When you mess with somebody, आप पंगा लेते हैं उनसे, झमेला करते हैं उनके साथ, झगड़ा रगड़ा करते हैं उनके साथ। I'm the kind of person you don't want to mess with. मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ कि मैं ऐसा आदमी हूँ जिसके साथ आप पंगा लेना नहीं चाहोगे। यानी हम खतरनाक है कि नहीं खतरनाक है? एक तरह से धमकी दिया मैंने, राइट? पता भी नहीं चला, इंग्लिश अच्छी नहीं है तो, राइट? तो दोस्तों धमकी अब ऐसे नहीं बोलना है, देख लेंगे तुमको, आई विल सी यू। ओके, वो पुराना हो गया। ओके, क्या बोलना? हे लिसन, हे लिसन, आई एम द काइंड ऑफ पर्सन यू डोंट वांट टू मेस विद। इज दैट क्लियर? ओके, राइट, हो गया, धमकी दे दी। ऑलराइट, प्रोफेसर के बारे में, ही इज द काइंड ऑफ प्रोफेसर नो स्टूडेंट messes with. He is the kind of professor no student messes with. वो इस तरह का प्रोफेसर है, कोई स्टूडेंट उनके साथ झमेला नहीं करता, सब उनकी बात मानते हैं। He has that kind of control, authority, power. Okay. All right. मम्मी ने कुछ बना के दिया, चुपचाप खा लिया। भाभी आई, नखरा शुरू, राइट? You call it food, भाभी? You call it food? It's a kind of food even dogs will not eat. Right? तैयार हो ना ऐसा दिखाने के लिए छोटे भाई लोग? You guys absolutely dehenge, the bhabis, अच्छा मैं हिंदी में बोल रहा कि आप लोग दहेंज देते हैं। दहेंज सुना है? दहेंज के रख दिया है। दहेंज के रख दिया, बिहारी वर्ड है ना। तो आप लोग तैयार हो ना? हाँ, मैं पता है यही होता है। नो, मोस्ट गर्ल्स डोंट वांट टू बी द फर्स्ट भाभी, they don't want to be. When they find out that this guy has 3 4 younger brothers, बोलते ना करने नहीं इससे। Yeah, because those 3 4 brothers, they will have so many demands. भाभी ये बनाओ, भाभी ये बनाओ, right? Yeah, okay, look at him. Look at this guy, Rishabh. He's doing this to his bhabis. He he did so much torture to his first bhabhi that she left. बोली ना रहेंगे यहाँ, right? Because of him, he is the culprit. Rishabh. He is the kind of boy no girl wants as her devar. He is the kind of boy no girl wants as her devar. समझ जाओ तुम इसके रेपुटेशन के बारे में। क्या बोला मैंने ऋषभ? You are the kind of boy no girl wants as her devar. क्या बोला मैंने? ये ऐसा लड़का है कि कोई लड़की इसको अपना देवर नहीं बनाना चाहेगी। पर उल्टा है, सच सच उल्टा उल्टा है। He is the kind of boy all girls would like him as their devar because his bhabhi is very happy with him. She always says nice things. By the way, when is your Khushbu bhabhi? Khushbu, when is she joining the class? Is the baby all right? The baby is all right. Then she should come back to the class. Actually, his bhabhi was in my class, but then she had to give birth to her baby, and then she went absent. She was a good student. When she joins this time, things are going to be easy for her. क्योंकि वो पहली बार में, आप सब लोगों को पता है कैसा फील होता है इंग्लिश सीखते समय, बहुत सी चीजें दिमाग में नहीं चलती हैं। आप कोई भी, पता है ये बात मैं बोल के अपना ही नुकसान करूंगा बिजनेस का, लेकिन सच है। Most students who take a break after 2 3 months, after studying 2 3 months 4 months, okay, they take a break and they come back after 3 4 months, वो बेहतर होते हैं। पता है क्यों होता है? क्या है, ज्यादातर के साथ जो ब्रेक लेते हैं और थोड़ी बहुत पढ़ाई के साथ टच में रहते हैं, मेरे पढ़ाने का ढंग ऐसा है कि ये पौधे लगाने जैसा है। टाइम मैटर्स। पौधा लगाए हो तो टाइम मैटर्स, बड़ा होता है पौधा ना। मैं याद नहीं करवाता कि टाइम के साथ वो धुंधला हो जाए। मैं क्या कराता हूँ? पौधे लगाता हूँ। टाइम के साथ क्या होगा? बड़ा होगा, ग्रो करेगा। दैट्स द पॉइंट। तो जो व्हेन दे कम बैक द सेकंड टाइम ना, दे आर comparatively more comfortable in the class. They are comfortable in the class. They feel they find learning English easier than the first time. Okay. हाँ, she will join. उल्टा बोल रहे हो आप। इन सम मंथ्स मतलब 1 2 महीने बाद, 2 3 महीने बाद, या फॉर सम मंथ में कुछ महीने के लिए ज्वाइन करेंगी या कुछ महीने बाद ज्वाइन करेंगी। तो बाद के लिए तो फॉर कभी नहीं होता बेटा। आप अगर गलत भी बोलते तो आफ्टर बोलते बेटा। आप ही सोचो, बाद के लिए आप गलत भी वर्ड यूज करते तो आफ्टर करते। हालांकि हाँ, आफ्टर नहीं, इन चाहिए था। शी विल ज्वाइन इन अ फ्यू मंथ्स। शी विल ज्वाइन इन अ फ्यू मंथ्स। ओके, तो हम ना फैमिली टीचर है दोस्तों। हम एक को नहीं पढ़ाते, हम एक को पढ़ाते उसी समय कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हो जाता है मेरा कि आपके घर के सारे मुझसे पढ़ेंगे। देखो, चौथा नंबर 4 रुद्र, नंबर 1 2 3 4 5 और 6 ऋषभ। Yes. There you see number 2, number 3 maybe. Yes. Number 4 5 3 4, number 3 4. Yes. And anybody else? Inaya is sleepy today. Okay. And the rest of them are new. तो इनके भी भाई बहन आ जाएंगे जब बड़े होंगे, या बाल बच्चे आएंगे, Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I am very hopeful, okay? Very confident. Because ऐसे इंग्लिश कब पढ़े थे आखिरी बार कि बिना कोई झमेला के इंग्लिश सीख रहे हो यार? ये याद करके जाना है, ये करके जाना है, कुछ नहीं करना, बस ध्यान से सुनो, थोड़ा बहुत रिवीजन करना होता है, वही चीज जो कराया गया है, जस्ट रिवाइज, दैट्स इट. It's the kind of class you will never find again. It's the kind of class you will never find again. Done? Okay. Let's do part 2. There are 8 sentences and you have to respond. Are you ready to respond? Number 1, the hotel is now a prison. Na, 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 na. No need to have a pencil. The hotel is now a prison. No, the hotel is not a prison now. It was a prison, right? But now it is a hotel. Okay. थोड़ा गौर से देखना. The hotel is now a prison. It isn't a prison now. It is a hotel. Okay. It was a prison. Number 2, the style of the hotel is a mix of old and new. Yes, the style of the hotel is a mix of old and new. It is true. The style is a mix of old and new. All right. The class is a mix of fun and study. All right. And the class is a mix of young and grown-up students. Right? Yeah, that's also true. Beta, what is the part of a speech of the word mix? Read the sentence. Number 2, tell me the part of a speech of the word mix, everybody. No. Okay. I mix my honey into my yogurt. Now this mix is a verb, right? So you just look at the sentence and you decide. It is a mix. It is एक चीज है ये. Mix यहाँ पर क्या बेटा? कोई काम नहीं है, कोई काम नहीं. It is a mix. It's a mix. हिंदी यहाँ करेंगे तो मिश्रण बोल देंगे. ठीक है. और वहां जब मैंने कहा I mix my honey into my yogurt, तो ये यहाँ बोलेंगे हम अपने हनी को योगर्ट में मिला देते हैं. वहां मिश्रण नहीं बोलेंगे. अब यहाँ बोलेंगे the class is a mix of very young and grown up students, right? Mix clear? All right. The class is a mix of boys and girls, right? Okay. The class is a mix of people with different personalities, right? Okay. There aren't any keys for the rooms. There aren't any keys for the rooms. Of course there are. What are you talking about? There aren't any keys. Who will stay in a hotel which gives you room without keys? Will you stay? Of course not. So, of course there are keys for the rooms. Number 4, the rooms are very modern with internet access. And it is free as well. And it is. So अगर आप free mind होगे ना तो आप नए नए line जोड़ सकोगे, बोल सकोगे. Yes, the rooms are very modern with internet access. Yes, there is internet access. Yes, the rooms are modern. And the best thing is the internet access is free. You don't need to pay. Otherwise, they can say, sir, while you were staying in the hotel, you consumed 20 GB data, sir, and per GB 10 rupees, sir, 200 rupees for the internet. So if that is the case, then the internet access is not free. There is internet access, but it is not free if they start charging here, okay? What do you think about the internet access you have here? Is that free or it is not free? Who told you? Who told you that it is free? Well, we are keeping a record and we will show you that while you were connected to this Wi-Fi, how much data you have consumed. And per GB data, you have to pay 10 rupees. But we usually charge this altogether when your course is over and when you are about to go on the last day, and most students happily pay. Okay, they don't complain about it. They don't say, I don't want to pay, this is not fair or something. They say, yeah, no problem, sir, here you are. Okay, that is how they offer me the money happily. I never force them to pay for anything. If they pay happily, then I accept it. Otherwise, I don't force them. Never. You know me, right? I have a big heart. Very big. Russia can live in my heart. Or only Russians. I'm just joking. Okay. Number 4. The rooms are very modern with internet access. The bar doesn't have any windows. The bar doesn't have any windows. That's not true. The bar has windows, enormous windows. The bars have. Oh, who said there aren't any windows? There are windows. There are enormous windows, right? So, beta, somebody says the bar doesn't have any windows. No, that's not true. There are enormous windows. बड़ी बड़ी खिड़कियां हैं. ऐसे ही बोलते हैं ना हम लोग. अगर हिंदी में बोले कि बार में ना विंडो नहीं, अरे क्या बात कर, बड़ा बड़ा खिड़की है. हिंदी में इतना ही बोला, बड़ा बड़ा खिड़की. इंग्लिश में there are enormous windows. There are huge windows, right? Okay. बिहारी है तो बड़ा बड़ा खिड़की, बाकी लोगों के लिए बड़ी बड़ी खिड़कियां. बड़ी बड़ी और बिहारियों के लिए बड़ा बड़ा खिड़की. हाँ, बड़ा बड़ा खिड़की. ओके, कितना फर्क है. अगर आपके हिंदी टीचर, मान लो अमेरिका में रहने वाले किसी को हिंदी टीचर मिल जाए बिहारी, वो सिखा देगा बड़ा बड़ा खिड़की. हाँ, वो आएगा इंडिया, बोलेगा बड़ा बड़ा खिड़की, बोले ये कौन सा हिंदी है. बाकी लोग अजीब लगेगा, बिहारी को कुछ नहीं लगेगा. अगर उसने सीखी होती बड़ी बड़ी खिड़कियां, तो दैट वुड बी नॉर्मल. रुद्र इज लाफिंग. व्हाट्स रॉन्ग. बड़का बड़का वो खिड़की, ये दैट्स टोटली ठेठ ठेठ माघी बिहारी. ओके, बड़का बड़का वो खिड़की. The bar doesn't have any windows. Yes, there are windows. There are enormous windows in the bar, right? The restaurant is very expensive. No, not at all. It is cheap. It is cheap, right? It is cheap. The hotel has a gym. Yes, there is a gym. There are a lot of things to do near the hotel. There are a lot of things to do near the hotel. Yep. You can go to the river. You can go to the river, River Isis, and you can look at the beautiful couples there. How do you know there will be couples? Because it's a romantic river and it is near the. So, who studies in Oxford University? Boys and girls. Aren't they couples at college, at university, especially in Oxford? So, they will be there, right, at the river. So, beautiful romantic river. So, you can go to the river and look at the beautiful couples there and feel sad about yourself being single, right? Yeah, of course. Most people who are single, when they look at some good-looking couple, all right, this is the reaction they have. Okay, when they're nice people, okay? But when they're not nice people, they're close. Yeah, exactly. Inquiring, detective. Okay, let's not be detectives. Okay, let's just feel bad, sulk, and yeah, ignore. Okay, sulk, Hulk, no, sulk. Okay, Hulk, Hulk. Yeah. But Hulk, when he comes, the anger comes out. Okay, but when you sulk, the anger is inside. You're sulking. Okay, you're sulking. All right. Do you like sulking? You love sulking, don't you? When do you sulk? When your girlfriend says goodbye to you, good night, and then she's online. Then you keep sulking. You keep sulking, right? And you keep checking online. But you can't say anything because it is a modern world. It's just, if you say something, she will blame you that you're stalking her, right? Yeah, okay. Stalk somebody. Stalk, STALK, stalk somebody, to go after somebody, to keep an eye on somebody in the wrong way, against their permission. That is stalking, okay? Do you do that? Don't. It is a bad thing to do. Like you go after a girl to her house where she lives. She did not invite you, but you stand there. Oh, so this is your house. Okay. So these people are called stalkers, and it is a crime. It is illegal. If the girl goes and complains that this guy stalked me, then the police might put you in cell number 420. Remember that? Yeah. And where I was, but for another reason, not for stalking somebody. Okay. All right. Fine. Okay. Uh-huh. Yes, that's when you sulk more, isn't it? Exactly. That's when you realize the power of a government job. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I don't think any class can be so entertaining as this one is, because you guys are fun. You guys make me feel like, very comfortable. So I just make jokes and do things. What do you think about my acting skills, my expressions? Yeah, right. I think I am just an actor waiting to be spotted by a good director. That's all it will take. A good director will just look at me and will say, he's my next. I thought you guys would say Shah Rukh Khan or something, but you said a hero. Okay, fine, hero, good. But I would love to do villains roles. Yeah. Villains are remembered for longer. Yeah. And I will be a villain for another reason. I will be a villain for another reason. I don't believe in God. Okay. All right. So the hotel has a gym. The hotel has a gym. Yes, there is a gym. Yes, there is a gym. Or you can also say, yes, it does. मैंने कहा the hotel has a gym. तो आप क्या बोल सकते हैं? Yes, it does. ये it क्या है बेटा यहाँ पे? No, the hotel has a gym. Yes, it does. The hotel has a gym. तो the hotel के लिए it और has a gym, present simple, does बोल के agree कर लो. Right? Bihar Sharif has a good spoken English institute. Yeah, it does. It is called STC. All right. Okay. The hotel has a gym. There are a lot. जो मैं पढ़ा रहा हूं, अगर आप पूरी तरह से कनेक्ट कर रहे हैं तो भूलना आसान नहीं है. भूलते वो हैं जैसे वो वहां बैठे थे, कनेक्ट नहीं कर पा रहे थे, तो सीखे नहीं तो भूलने की क्या बात है. तो मैं मानता हूं ज्यादातर लोग भूलते नहीं है, सीख नहीं पाते इन द फर्स्ट प्लेस. क्या होता है ना, वो कनेक्ट नहीं कर रहे होते, तो सुन रहे होते हैं. बट अगेन, is it possible for a teacher to look at every face all the time? Practically, we have to look at all the faces, right? And sometimes what happens, we miss one or two faces when they're not paying attention. And that's when, they kind of just, get away. But if you are paying attention, sooner or later, you will start to appreciate things. Okay? It may take a little bit time for some people. क्या कर सकते हैं कि सारे लोग आगे बैठे, पीछे कोई ना बैठे? Yeah, I think there is a solution. There is a solution. One solution is we disperse you guys around the class, put you at a distance. The first row will come a little closer, up to this maybe, and the last row will come a bit closer automatically, and there will be more gap between two students. From that, if we do that, again, all these things will be effective if you want to cooperate with me. He said, we want to look at you. We want to connect with you when you're talking. I promise, if you just listen, forget about what I teach. You just listen to my jokes, listen to my nonsense conversations. They are easy, mostly. Okay? Just do that much. You will surely speak English. Who says that you need to study to learn a language? You just need to listen to a language. And you can listen to any sort of thing. I grew up speaking Hindi, but when I wanted to learn English, you know what my main exposure was? Jokes. I was not interested in being a student. I'd given up studies at age 17, 18, I told you. After doing +2, I said, no more studies. I don't want to continue. I was not a student after 18. I didn't take admission in college, nothing. So, of course, I was not a student, but I was learning English through jokes, romantic stories. I just loved reading. Back then, it was difficult to listen. I'm talking about 1999, 2000. So that is how I developed my understanding of English, by reading sentences. मैं पढ़ता हूँ, आप देखते हो ना कैसे करता हूँ, वर्ड्स को छोड़ता नहीं कि कहीं इट इज द काइंड ऑफ होटल लिखा है तो हम समझ नहीं क्या क्या लिखा है, और जैसा अरेंजमेंट वही अरेंजमेंट मेरे मुंह से दोबारा आए. थोड़ी प्रैक्टिस के बाद ये होने लगेगा आपके साथ. लास्ट सेंटेंस, द होटल हैज अ जिम. यस देयर इज अ जिम. आप ऐसे एग्री कर सकते हैं, आप कह सकते हैं यस सर इट डज, लेकिन इट डज हमेशा तुरंत बात आना चाहिए. द होटल हैज अ जिम. यस सर इट डज. आप ऐसे 2 लाइन बोल सकते हैं, द होटल हैज अ जिम. यस सर इट डज, देयर इज अ जिम सर. दोनों. लेकिन अगर आप ऐसे बोलेंगे तो नहीं होगा. द होटल हैज अ जिम, देयर यस सर देयर इज अ जिम, इट डज. नहीं, ये नहीं बोल सकते आप. क्यों? क्योंकि इट बोलने के लिए आपको एक नाउन चाहिए था. नाउन उसके पहले आया होना चाहिए, तुरंत पहले आया होना चाहिए. आपने अगर बीच में ब्रेक लगा दिया, कोई और चीज बात कर ली, तो फिर प्रोनाउन नहीं यूज कर सकते. प्रोनाउन हमेशा सीक्वेंस में यूज होता है. पहली बात समझिएगा. द होटल हैज अ जिम, आपने कह दिया यस देयर इज, आपने होटल वर्ड हटा दिया ना. देयर इज मतलब देयर इज अ जिम. अब आप आगे कैसे बोलेंगे इट डज? ये इट किसके लिए आया पता ही नहीं चलेगा. इसीलिए ये बोल सकते हैं द होटल हैज अ जिम. यस इट डज, देयर इज अ जिम. क्योंकि ये दोनों इंडिपेंडेंट हो गए, कोई बात नहीं. इट डज हो गया पीछे वाले से कनेक्टेड, उसके बाद आपने एक इंडिपेंडेंट सेंटेंस बोला, देयर इज अ जिम. लेकिन अगर आप उल्टा बोलना चाहें, मैं बोलूं द होटल हैज अ जिम, और आप पहले बोलते हैं क्या यस देयर इज, और उसके बाद आप बोलेंगे इट डज, नहीं बोल सकते. ये इट डज हमेशा उसी सेंटेंस के बाद होना चाहिए जिसके सब्जेक्ट को आप रिपीट कर रहे हो. द होटल हैज अ जिम. यस इट डज, देयर इज अ जिम. I hope you understand. Okay. Last sentence. There are a lot of things to do near the hotel. Yes, there are. Yes, there are. There are a lot of things to do near the hotel. Yes, there are. There are a lot of things. You can go to the river. You can go shopping. You can go visit some other restaurants and bars, drink. Yeah. Okay. So finally, this is over, isn't it? Now go to the main book, everybody. Page number 107. And so, but, and, because. Did you write some sentences in the group? Very nice. Because is used to tell the reason. A lot of students are absent because the weather is a little strange. Some are absent because it's been raining, right? Okay, because के बाद reason बता दो. Good. But shows the contrast. Sir is funny, but he wants us to do our best. Right? Yeah, I am funny, but I want you to do your best in the class. So number 3, have you done it already? Number 3, everyone? I don't have a TV in my bedroom because I don't want one. 2, our flat is really small, but it's comfortable. Small, not so good. Comfortable, good. But our flat is really small, but it's comfortable. Can we turn on the lights? The guys are finding it a bit difficult to read the book. The switches on the left. Yeah. And the switch below it. Yeah, thank you. That's enough. Okay. Our flat is really small, but it's comfortable. This chair is of plastic. This chair is made from plastic or made of plastic, but it is कुछ लोग सोचते हैं plastic chairs are not very comfortable, but this chair is made of plastic, but it is comfortable. Next beta, number 3, the rent is cheap. बताओ बेटा, रेंट चीप है, आगे बोलना है, इसलिए क्योंकि बोलना पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि बोलना पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि मतलब रीजन बता रहे हैं, राइट? बिकॉज इट्स अबव ए बिजी रेस्टोरेंट. रेंट सस्ता क्यों बेटा? बिकॉज इट इज अबव ए busy restaurant. It is above a busy restaurant. 4, my wife and I like sailing. So we live near the sea. So we live near the sea, right? 5, we like living here. अच्छा बेटा सुनो, अगर हम कहते हैं ना we like living here but it's opposite the part. We like नहीं, but से भी बात दूसरी आ रही है, एक बात बन रही है. ऐसा नहीं कि राइट और रॉन्ग सोचना है सिर्फ. चलो बट से बोलते हैं और उसका मतलब निकालते हैं ताकि आपका दिमाग खुल सके. वी लाइक लिविंग हियर, हम लोग यहाँ रहना अच्छा लगता है, लेकिन यहाँ सामने एक पार्क है, बट देयर इज अ पार्क. ओके, द हाउस इज ऑपोजिट ए. अब बताओ इससे क्या पता चला? इससे क्या पता चला? इससे कुछ पता चला हम लोग के बारे में? क्या पता चला? हम लोग को पार्क पसंद नहीं है, राइट? अब उसकी वजह हो सकती है कि माय वाइफ इज वेरी ब्यूटीफुल एंड देयर आर वेरी हैंडसम बॉयज इन द पार्क, राइट? व्हाटएवर. तो मतलब एक ही डायरेक्शन मत जाना. तो बता रहा हूं कि बट से भी वो सेंटेंस बनता है, बस मीनिंग क्या होती है देखो, गौर करो. वी लाइक लिविंग हियर बट इट्स ऑपोजिट द पार्क. लेकिन ज्यादातर लोग के साथ एक केस नहीं होता ना, इसीलिए क्या बोलेंगे? वी लाइक लिविंग हियर बिकॉज इट्स ऑपोजिट द पार्क. हम लोग अच्छा लगता है क्योंकि. सो यू आर अ बॉय, यू शुड हैव यूज्ड बिकॉज. वी लाइक लिविंग हियर because it's opposite the right. Guys, would you like a house which is opposite the park? It would be lovely, right? Yeah, for everybody. Young boys and girls will go and play, and grown-ups will stand at their roof and watch. Yeah, of course. Next, we don't have a garden. We don't have a garden, but we have a small balcony. I don't have a car, but I have a bike. Understand? Like that. 7. There is a lot to do and a lot to see in our town. It means our town is exciting or boring? Exciting, because there is a lot to do and there is a lot to see and there is a lot to learn in this class. If you're here, there is a lot to learn. You should be hungry to learn, that's all. And last beta, our best friends live in the next street, so we often see them. अब सुनो, homework जो बना है वो लिखा, बस खाली कंडीशन है and so but because आना चाहिए. Got it? Got it? घर के बारे में लिखी जरूरी नहीं है, आप लिखे I don't like Vinay sir because he makes jokes in the class. Okay, all right. बोरिंग लोग यही लिखेंगे ना, और entertaining लोग क्या लिखेंगे? I love Vinay sir because he makes jokes in the class, right? So whatever about anything, okay. I don't like politics because friends become enemies when you talk about politics, right? So I don't like politics. तो आप जो चाहे वो यूज करें, बस कंडीशन क्या है? So and but because sentences चाहिए मुझे, ठीक है guys? And my new flat, my ये पेज है ना ग्रुप में, everybody listen to me, ये पेज है ना ग्रुप में. So I want you guys to do my new flat as well. Tomorrow I'll check, and don't forget to practice. Rishabh, please listen. You can talk later after my class, after the class is over. So guys, don't forget to do my new flat and practice sentences. 2 sentences होगा, किस चीज से जुड़ना चाहिए? Okay, see ya. Bye bye. Bye bye. Have a nice evening.